Back.
Oh, hi.
Again. Podigious is back. It's a long word. Okay, it doesn't work. Doesn't work in the Eminem song. Alright, I forgot we were like, I saved it in the middle of the thing, and I was just like, save, and now it's just immediately assumed.
Does Twitter auto-tweet when we go live?
No.
Is that not a thing we can turn on?
I don't know. You're the one with the computer. Alright, I see. So that happened as well. Must have been very rough. I don't know what happened.
Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't answer when you called. I've been tracking row nights as they appear above ground. It was harder than I'd expected.
Cool.
I'm totally not one. Yet after all the hard work, I was able to roughly pinpoint their positions.
Not subtle at all.
There are row night signals in 4 locations: Odaiba, Shibuya, Ueno, and Eden, and not here!
Okay.
That's what she said.
What are you... Okay, great. The clearest such signal is coming from Odaiba. Examon is there. Cool. Examon has the most destructive power of all the Royal Knights. Great, I totally want to go fight him right now. That sounds like a fun thing to do. But he has been hindered due to... Oh, okay. Being predated on and eroded by...
Yeah.
Predated. I can read! Ha!
Predated. It's weird because YouTube is definitely like, if you follow someone on YouTube and you have the YouTube window open, it'll be like live notifications, but they don't have a setting for that for posting on social media, so I think they want to incentivize...
email.
Doesn't email? Oh yeah, if you follow them, but it wants to like drive you into like... I think it doesn't want to like spread that to other social media networks or something, I don't know.
I don't know. The remaining signal in Shibuya is Magnamon. Ankumon is in Ueno. And the one I detected in Eden is Kentaro-Soma? Alright.
Kentaro-Soma. I think it's like...
You know I can't read, Jeffrey. Well, the only ones signaling right now, the rest are likely jamming their signals. Cool. Okay then. I have to go beat up some Royal Knights, apparently.
Oh, I forgot to add... Hero Prime's question came in while we're recording.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
So hello, Kanshome, and Kari is my favorite, and Tokyo. This is just my face, Kyoko. I'm always spaced out like this. That's fine, but turning chicken won't work. I'm not a chicken, Kyoko. Oh boy, okay. Time for some caffeine!
We are going to go through the chat from the feedback episode and respond to stuff in a second once I finish organizing some other things.
Okay, but we're also gonna fight Royal Knights or something. Except we're not, because I think we have like a cajillion side cases to do. Because I didn't do them in the right order, apparently. Passerby, man. Passerby woman. That's disgusting. Oh my god, now we're on chapter 15? Okay. We're going places, y'all. For sure, we're going places where this game has gotten way too hard for my level of Digimon. I'm the best window washer in my elementary school, apparently. Oh, that's just a rumor.
Okay.
Sure. That's so... Apparently people had fun looking up Megiddo while we were doing
I think that was
podcast.
just Kari's my favorite.
I think Kanchome Rocks is agreeing. God. So many side cases to do, y'all. Alright, a villainous cinematic case. Punished for taking movie roles. Broadway, 3rd level. Alright. Oh, it's not gonna transport me there. Nope. Alright. Fine. Oh, gotta get one of my Platinum Supermons back up in her.
Platsooks.
Get up in her. This mission has a fairly high star rating, so I will keep my Black Wargreymon up in here. I will get dead otherwise, probably. Alright. I am so sure I want to connect on. Hi. Hi, Sakuyamon. Some Digimon fans of mine were summoned by this letter. Here it is. To all villainous looking Digimon. Want a star as a villain in a Squadron Hero movie I'm making? Isn't this a great invitation you don't deserve?
I forgot about this weird movie.
This is a great chance to make use of your villainousness. Villainous, yeah, whatever. See you soon, yours truly, all of us in the Knights of Justice. Card is my favorite, it says Toad's Platsooks. Isn't that just terrible? Everybody's stoked for Hacker's Memory. I really thought I wasn't gonna complete this game before Hacker's Memory, but now that I'm on chapter 50, I'm like, I guess it's possible.
I guess it is. I'm more like anxious because I'm like, I need to finish my like 100% completion of Cyber Sleuth.
Jeffrey, you're never gonna 100%.
I think I can. I can take the I can take the Vita with me to Israel.
You can. You gonna do that?
Some other things to do. And I want to play Hacker's Memory in Japanese before.
Oh yeah, you already ordered the Japanese version?
Yeah, it comes out in December in Japanese and January in English, I think. Or maybe it's after... Maybe it's not January, maybe it's like February. I think it's early in the year.
I have no idea. Oh, what am I fighting here? Okay.
So people who are listening to the feedback episode live and stuff, were there awkward audio problems? Did it cut out? Did it have like lag or stuttering or anything? I remember that was a problem in the past, and I didn't really solve it. So
Control called you a weeb, I guess, for playing Hacker's Memory.
it's not wrong.
It's not wrong. Cool.
I'm hoping that, because when we like on past live streams, I tried to do had complicated setups in OBS, like different images and
I forgot about OBS.
And I wanted to have like a window into the stuff like browser looking
your
at
soul.
yeah, a live window into your soul, depending on whatever your soul is. I think maybe hoping it's simplifying things and just static image that just says live made it not die.
Oh yeah, I forgot the old streams used to die.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine when we were using Mixler because we weren't doing anything fancy. We weren't actually like rendering video, but it looks like Tokujo and going to hear it, so it's okay.
Yay!
I think I had the voicemail too quiet.
The voicemail was definitely too quiet initially, and the music was very quiet.
Oh, was it?
Not the pre-stuff, but the...
Oh, the intro, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this looks like fun. This looks like a team that's gonna kick my butt. Cool. Okay, must save before my butt gets kicked. Oh boy. Alright, wait. Okay, we can also see if we can see if I have a better Digimons to play. They all look like virus types. Rise Greymon. Should I bring Rise Greymon with me? Maybe.
I'm so confused. So I have like a Twitter filter in TweetDeck for people talking about Shonen Jump, since I work on Shonen Jump, who are verified. Twitter verified. This person isn't. I guess this is actually just the general, like anyone who mentions the word Shonen Jump. And it's someone, so it's like Right Stuff posted a tweet with a like discounted sale, like 40% off DVDs and Blu-rays. Use this promo code for Discotheque, primarily, which, you know, like Discotheque generally does older shows and stuff. And this person replied, who seems fairly legitimate. They're like a medical editor or something, and they have like 7,000 followers. And they replied, those of us who were into anime long before any American had ever heard of Shonen Jump are the true heroes. This is just plain sad. Like, what? This tweet didn't mention heroes? It's just a promo for Discotheque. Like, what? I'm so confused.
Discotheque is not... Okay, whatever.
And, like, yeah, these shows are older shows. So, like, I'm like, this seems like the kind of thing that they would like if they're like, I was into anime way before Shonen Jump. People would have heard Shonen Jump.
Discotheque do the old stuff? Like,
no, yeah, no, like
Cyborg 009?
If you click through to the link, it is a bunch of old shows. Like, I mean, like, not all of it's old shows, but there's stuff like, I don't know, I'm just judging by art style, so that looks really old. There's, like, Chargeman Ken, which I'm pretty sure...
Oh, yeah, I saw that right stuff.
I think it, like, recently got licensed. Yeah, it aired in 1974, like, Fist of the North Star, like, there's stuff that's super old here, and, like, so it would be exactly what they'd be looking for if they're like, I was into anime way before people heard of Shonen Jump. So, like, why is this just plain... I'm so confused. I'm like... And they don't seem like an anime account. They're, like, a medical editor, and they're, like... Their bio mentions, like, lexicography and culture and language usage and stuff, and I'm like, what is going on here? Did, like, someone, like, hack into this person's account and make them tweet about anime?
Oh, maybe I should have healed them. I didn't realize that they were so not healthy. Whatever. Alright, well, okay, so what am I fighting here? This is a good team for that, but I suck at this. We can, heal my battle Digimons. Cause I'm a fool. I don't pay attention to my Digimon, that's why I punch them in. That's why I didn't heal them. Alright, which of you do I like less? That was unimpressive. Alright, let's go kill this Rosemon. Okay.
I'm getting into reading the chat from the live, so once I start the audio processing on the audio.
Credo Prime wants to know why I keep using Rarumon. He has a type advantage. Who else is stronger on my team? Valkyriemon? Not really. Has no type advantage. Mirage Galgamon? Gonna get owned by these virus types. Alright, who's even attacking? Grapple. Ooh. Also, I need Wergurumon to gain, what's it? Thing where he likes me.
Cam.
Yeah.
Oof, yeah. This is weird. Did I mess up the... There's like lots of background noise in this.
I don't know. You changed the game last minute.
Yeah, but I thought I like down to, you know.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, I guess I did have it higher. Oh yeah, the music was playing so quietly it's like about the same level as the background noise.
Yeah. It's bad. Alright, I actually need to like kill Rosemon, so I'm gonna have to switch out one of these. Switch out. Ooh, should I switch you for? Sure, let's go Valkyriemon. Trying.
Oh, like, I meant to post on Twitter that we're doing cyber stream, but whatever.
So helpful, Jeffrey.
I mean, I tweeted that we were going to do both.
Oh, okay. That was not helpful at all. Damn. Well, alright. Well, at least I can kill her with Black Lord Greymon. Right here. See, this is why I don't use Valkyriemon. He's like not actually useful. Ugh. Let's go get this mage. Stop healing these fools. Cool. Get out of here, Valkyriemon. Kari is my favorite. Wants to know, have you seen the new Thor movie? And which Valkyrie do you like better? Jeffrey saw it yesterday, so...
I did, just because there's only... Oh... I guess they're asking if I like Valkyrie in that movie more than Valkyriemon. I was like, there's only one Valkyrie in the movie. And there's like a Valkyrie for like 5 seconds before...
Alright, whatever.
In a flashback. Anyway, hey, yeah, I think Thor movie Valkyrie is better than Valkyriemon.
Hot take.
Korea Prime says the bisexual one's better, and I was like, there's not really... There's like there's only like the tiniest hint of bisexuality. I mean, the hint at gayness is also like only marginally above tiny, but the implication that there's any romantic chemistry between her and a guy is like half a second, whereas at least there's like 2 seconds where there's romantic chemistry between her and a girl.
I feel like this stream is gonna end before Jeffrey gets to comments, because he takes so much longer to do anything than everything.
Oh yeah, I really need to play the because of the setting the gain. I thought I brought it down all the way back down, like I didn't bring it all the way back down. The gain, like the background noise of the apartment is at the same volume as the voicemail. So
in the beginning, or?
Like, yeah, just before I adjust the volume. Then it's even more awkward that I adjust the volume halfway through the...
Alright, what are the cool Digimon that are going to be in Hacker's Memory that aren't in Cyberspace? Go, comments. Cause I don't keep up with such news. Right, I don't feel like using SP nonsense. I'm lazy.
Let me put this audio through the $300 application I bought.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm lied. I'm gonna use an SP hat. Gallantmon Crimson mode. Oh yeah.
I was hoping to, yeah, they can do as well as the takes a while to process the audio. Let's see what kind of stuff was said during the feedback episode. It looks like some people having trouble with the countdown. If you had trouble and didn't comment, please let me know, because I don't know.
What does that mean?
Like, Zoe's a favorite, currently a favorite. said that it was stuck on 458 for a while until they refreshed. I'm still testing it out. I don't even know if that timer works really well. So let me know if you have any trouble with it.
Sane wants to know, will you have a Marcus Punch thing counter for Data Squad? I mean, that's basically what your one Twitter account is, isn't it?
Kind of, it includes other punches. But, yeah, the goal of that is to have like a punch a day. Ooh, I don't know if I posted one.
Punch a day.
To make sure I fill that queue.
Okay. Hello, Tamer Theory. I should really heal my Graphiomon, but... yeah. YOLO. Gold Spirit drained? Oh, of course. It's fine. I accept that. I accept that life.
Yeah, so far trying to maintain Podigious Digipunch, no context Digi. I'm still figuring out how to balance everything.
Jeffrey, you can't do it. It's impossible. You're gonna...
Okay.
It's true. Just in denial. Oh no, Graphiomon is still alive! Yes!
It's possible, I just need time to do it. I haven't had time.
You never do.
No, it's just like... Because the no context Digi and Digipunch can both just be like queues that I fill up and just put tons of stuff into the queue. And then Pata just requires more thought and stuff. Social media posts. And I just haven't had time to...
I want it to be noted that everybody made fun of me for using Wergarumon, however, he was actually the most effective at fighting at least my Otismon. Like, everybody else was doing garbage amounts of damage.
Oh, we noticed this off mic, but when we were talking about like the hot moms, and actually like hot moms, and infamous Psycho Joe clarified that it's Mrs. Damon and Mrs. Cryer, so Keenan's mom. I'm still so confused why they changed...
Spoilers, Keenan has a mom?
I'm so confused why they changed Keenan's last name to Cryer. Like, is that...
Cryer?
Yeah, like Cryer. Like someone who cries. And, like, it's not a normal last name in English.
That's amazing.
Like, what? And Creative Pine also commented that dead people can also be hot. And that's okay. I guess we're talking about Thomas's mom being dead. Yeah.
Thomas's mom.
John Blue clarified that they think that Daemon in all game incarnations, in all Bandai USA incarnations, is Creepymon. XXX Miss XXX said that the Digimon World Data Squad is a very clunky, very slow and clunky. I'm assuming that's one of those Digimon quote-unquote world games is actually a Digimon story game. That's the only reason. If it's actually a world game, I'm not interested, but I mean, it seems like it would be a story game. Since it seems to be about an actual story. Oh, apparently in Japanese it's not called World or Story, it's just Digimon Savers Another Mission.
That's also what Jan Blue just said in the comments.
I see.
Haha. Wow, Justimon is a Knight of Justice? Who would have known? Creator
Prime said, and I guess this is in regards to Asylum going to Israel, said, please try not to die, it would be bad for my weekly entertainment.
I'm gonna try very hard not to die.
Oh, Corey's a favorite said they studied abroad there for a semester.
Yeah.
In Israel. So I've been to Israel once when I was 15? 12 years ago? Oh, jeez, it's like almost half my lifetime ago. Ugh.
Oh no.
That's creepy. The main highlights I remember, I went with my synagogue, which disqualified from... Most of my friends in college went as part of Birthright, which the requirement for going is you haven't been before. And also that you're Jewish. But, that's the main thing. But, and yeah, because I'd gone in high school, I didn't qualify for that. But, yeah, as part of the high school trip was pretty fun. My main highlights, though, are, like, watching Yu-Gi-Oh! On TV.
course it is!
The first Yu-Gi-Oh movie was on TV, in English, of course. I watched it and enjoyed it. Also, like, I think I was really big into Smallville at the time, and there was like a song that was on Smallville that I saw like a music video of too, and I was like, oh yeah. I think it was Depeche Mode. And then when I later learned that Depeche Mode was like from the 80s, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. It's like...
Oh, it covered me. How nice of it. Haha, okay. I don't know what types of Starmon and people are, but I don't have stronger Digimon than these people, so...
Apparently it was in Smallville episode... Season 5, episode 1.
Fight me.
I'm applying noise reduction to this like 5 times.
Getting better?
A little bit. I mean, it's definitely. I'm basically just looking at the part that's all noise, and it's like going down. And then like I'm worried once I actually play the voices, the voices will be like, wow.
Yeah. This is.
Oh, Smallville. Smallville was so bad and so stupid. I mean, I meant to say so good and stupid, but I said bad and stupid, but it was good. It was good and stupid.
Okay.
Things get broken.
We kill you, Jeffrey.
So many warm feelings about the show.
Oh boy, these people have a lot of acceleration. Cool. Very excited to die. Okay. I don't really care if people kill my Mirage. Really? Maybe I do. Alright. It's a tougher battle than I wanted it to be. Of course it is.
Things get damaged. Things
I'm gonna
get
punch
broken.
you. Pay attention to some chat. Ugh. Okay. Definitely gotta kill at least one of these twips. Oops, Morale's Gazamon is gonna get dead. Cool. As he's very lucky. Ooh. Hi, Metal. Digimon, don't get dead. Oh, maybe I can heal you all. Ha ha ha. Cool. Alright. Blackboard Greymon's gonna save the day once again. My only worthwhile Digimon. He's like, yeah, keep hitting me, what do I care? Kill the Starmon! Ugh. Now Digimon, you better do something useful. Support only? Helpless? What does it even mean? What are these status effects? Oh, alright. Jeffrey, stop listening to Depeche Mode!
I'm watching Smallville! Smallville is so
Jeffrey,
good!
pay attention!
Smallville is so good!
I was like, why is Jeffrey being silent? Oh, because he's freaking...
Things get broken.
I'm gonna punch you.
Things get damaged. I'm not the blah 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 blah. Smallville was so good about like so slowly building hype for like Smallville podcast?
No.
We do a Smallville podcast?
Saiyan says you're watching Smallville, why? Yeah. Exactly, Jeffrey. Why? Karito says, it is not good, Jeff. Snap out of it. No.
Smallville podcast.
No. Never. What does this helpless status do to me?
What status?
Justimon did something like... Oh, I guess it just... Like, I can't do, like, a chain with him?
Yeah, I was thinking... Carter here said, I enjoyed Smallville. I don't think I ever actually finished the last season. That's the same situation. I mean, I think I stopped around the last season.
God. Don't die, Metal Gear.
I think I just got a lot less interested. I think it also like coincided with me being in college and like finding it hard to keep up with in that context. Saiyan said, I'd rather you guys do CW Arrow podcast than Smallville. I also really like the Arrow. I really like Arrow. Even the season, even like I haven't watched the this current season or last season yet. I have to catch up on the last season. But like even, I guess I've seen 4 seasons. And
no, don't look at me.
Second season is the one that everyone really likes. But I still liked season 3 and season 4. Thing is, like Smallville, I'm like I'm sure Smallville will not hold up as well as Arrow does. Even Arrow doesn't hold up spectacularly. But Smallville I just had so much an emotional attachment to. But Cars of Here, it's a new rule for Jeff, only 17 podcasts at a time.
Yeah, Jeff.
For a while, I would watch the CW superhero shows while playing mobile games.
And what happened to that, Jeffrey?
The main thing that happened with that was that I realized that I could instead play them. Most mobile games now that I play, I only play them because I can do them. Like I can just basically like tap them while doing something else. So I can make audio editing and just like, you know, every 2 minutes tap the screen, tell it to restart a battle. And watching shows like CW shows, I now do while studying Japanese. So,
what is light weak against? I guess
I don't know.
That's not helpful to me. This Justimon is really strong.
Yon Blue says they never really got over Arrow trying to be not Batman. I like that aspect of Batman, not Batman. And the height of Arrow is definitely season 2, when the season is really good. With all of the, it definitely fell into the well of like characters. Everyone dies and then comes back and then dies and then comes back and then dies and everyone like there's such a convoluted logic with one of the characters who like at the start of the show everyone thinks is dead, and she's not actually dead, and then she does die for real, and then she comes back from the dead. Then everyone thinks she's dead, and then they find out she's alive, and then she disappears into Legends of Tomorrow, and then people think she's dead again, and it's just it's a mess.
Cool. Same wants to know, so is Valkyriemon an evolution of Quilimon and Gatomon, DNA Digivolution? Yeah, but you start off as, what's it? As Sylphimon, and then...
The Sylphimon's DNA Digivolution, then it goes from Sylphimon to Valkyriemon.
I like Valkyriemon, but really, its attack is not doing it. Like, this is a mega level Digimon, and it's not working out. Having no type advantage is real sucky. Support it. Oh, good. Let's just do that.
A lot of people are talking about Archer.
How do you feel about Archer, Jeffrey?
I haven't watched Archer
all...
yet. No, I haven't.
You haven't watched any of it?
I think maybe I watched like a minute of it. No, I've been meaning to because people praise it so highly, but I never got onto it. It's never like... I don't know, it hasn't been top of my radar recently. For whatever reason.
I just assume that Jeff watches everything that anybody talks about because he has a problem. Getting really lucky that Justimon is not using Aura to heal himself, I guess. I'm down. Cool.
I mean, BoJack Horseman is the recent animated comedy that I caught up on, and at first I was very much like, eh. The way people praise the show, I thought it was like, would be much more unconventional.
Oh, did you not like it?
No, I didn't like it initially. I was like, this very much just feels like something that just felt less progressive. Like I guess I'm used to like more comedies that I've been into recently have been experimenting with the formula or have not just been like about a shitty dude being shitty and like kind of enabling that shittiness, which I feel like is more of a like old school sitcom kind of thing, or kind of like a Homer Simpson. Like Homer Simpson is like a terrible drunk, but like it's the joke kind of thing that I kind of recall being more of a deal in older sitcoms. And so I was surprised like that was the cornerstone of BoJack Horseman, and it kind of really wanted you to sympathize with him, and I was like, I don't sympathize with him at all. And I don't know, I eventually liked the characters, and I think it's really when I think it really came into its own second season, because like there's a thing that happens in the first season where BoJack steals the D in Hollywood, like the giant Hollywood sign. He steals the actual D, and then from that point on, whenever anyone says the word Hollywood, they say Hollywood, which they now refer to as the town of Hollywood. And that really starts, like, that was like, that the series is turned at this point. Like, once they start referring to themselves as Hollywood, then I'm like, the series is absurd enough for me.
Can't tell if you're trying to talk to me, because I'm like, you've already told me this.
I can't remember if I told you that part or not. But it's also through the audience.
Also, I jinxed myself, because then Justimon used Aura twice in a row. That sucks.
Aura! That's a Jared reference. Actually,
punch Jeffrey with the King of Fists.
I've heard this is recommended for a way to like know which side is up on the Apple TV remote.
Oh my god, that looks horrific.
Which color do you want?
I want none of them.
Just get black.
How is that helpful?
Because then you're like, it's definitely like, it feels like now it has like a top and a bottom.
Jeffrey, stop buying stupid stuff.
Stop finding good things stupid. How about mint green? You can eat it.
Jeffrey, be quiet.
There's a glow-in-the-dark one.
God, why does Justimon not get paralyzed? So annoying.
Oh, I should have had the chat. I'm worried it won't actually show me the backlog.
Yep, you guys, I know that he is weak to dark virus. Or not virus, dark vaccine. I don't have a dark vaccine. I'm using data. Oh, I hate this triangle. I don't have any other data than this one Digimon that I keep using, whose attack is not that strong. I'm not stupid. You can't, like, just switch to Digimon. There is no better battle strategy, except maybe to switch out Valkyrieman. Or have brought more data to the battle. But I did not bring more data to the battle. I don't have any dark Digimon.
So going back to the feedback episode comment or chat, BBQ Sauce asked, has anyone here watched the Savers dub? And I assume when they say that they mean the English dub. Because just saying Savers dub could mean the dub, the Japanese dub, which is Savers versus the English dub. But anyway, some people comment that was fine to them. BBQ Sauce said they're curious because from what I've heard of it, it's pretty bad. And yeah, I don't think it's bad at all. I mean, we're used to... I was really trepidatious about going into the dub for this season because, you know, we've been covering... In the podcast, we've been covering Digimon dub the whole time. but we were covering seasons that I had initially seen dubbed. And so I was worried going into Data Squad being the only season that I had only seen before subbed. That I'd only seen without the dub. And I was worried that I would not accept the dub. That, this is wrong, this is not what I remember. This feels wrong. And that totally doesn't feel like it. It feels like other seasons of Digimon dubbed. And I've also been going back and watching in Japanese without subtitles to practice Japanese, and like by and large what I keep finding is like things are really similar. Like I'm sure there are inserted jokes and stuff, but things that I keep coming upon lines where I'm like, oh, I thought this was a thing that was invented in dub, but no, that was there in Japanese too. So, and I think it's executed pretty well. I think the music, I have a really strong attachment to the original Saber's music because I listened to that soundtrack a ton over and over around the time the Saber came out. But I think aside from that, the dub does a pretty good job with music. Some of the tracks are more generic and bland, but some of the Saber's original music is also pretty blah. And doesn't have anything to do with Believer, but like we talked about before, the Evolution insert music is actually pretty good at times.
Does Marcus still call Yoshino Toots in the dub?
Yeah, no.
Of course.
Oh, you mean in Japanese? Oh.
Wait, what?
Okay, Marcus calling Yoshino Toots, that's a dub invention, which I actually don't know what, I can't remember what like Japanese word he uses there. He probably is like tame or like some word that, or amai, which is like implies rudeness and whatever. So like, how do we imply rudeness and fit in with his kind of gangster attitude? Toots. Someone's warning us that Team 4-Star Digimon, BB Sauce is warning us, if you're going to watch Team 4-Star Digimon, you are going to be in for a lot of offensive and vulgar humor. I'm really confused. I thought a Digimon, like, they only did like one episode.
You keep saying that, I feel like you could easily look it up.
I'm looking up, but the other problem is that, like, there are multiple things called a Digimon. That's what really confuses me. Like, several people have decided to do a Digimon Abridged thing and call it a Digimon. It's not an original name.
That's awkward.
It looks like what I was thinking of as being like, hey, we'll just do one episode and then maybe... I think that is... Because when I look up Digimon, there's like a channel called a Digimon. There's a like playlist. There's like a Digimon episode 1, whatever. There's an Digimon Tamers episode 2, and like, I think these are all like the, bad, aborted little things. And it seems like Team 4-Star doing... Maybe they were things that had been re-uploaded by... Maybe they were done by Team 4-Star and then re-uploaded by people later. But there's... Looks like Team 4-Star did a Digimon the movie April 1st last year.
Barbecue Sauce says, let me give you a taste job. They make a shirt about nuking Japan a third time.
Sorry, I'm confused because I'm like, why is this a April Fool's joke? Like, what about if this is an April Fool's joke? Did they re-edit the movie or something? Kinda confused on that. Anyway, what were you saying?
I'm not gonna read you the comments, I'm not there anymore again. Like, should I just die again and restart this battle with some data Digimon that I don't even have? I'm kind of mad because I realized I played the missions out of order, like, and now I feel like the game is just harder than it needs to be.
Oh, so, I think SMS and Tamer Theory clarified that... Well, Tamer Theory clarified that, the best Digimon bridge belongs to Blazing Azure Pro. And I heard people mention Project Mouthwash. I didn't realize... I recognize the name Blazing Azure Pro.
I know what I should do. Why didn't I do this earlier? Y'all are not giving me good strategies.
People don't know exactly what's in your team.
I know these Platinum Sukamon are there.
Anyway, Oh, apparently Project Mouthwash is bleeding as your crow. And apparently they've done Try and Adventure episode 8. I did not realize they'd gone that far in Adventure.
Platinum Superman is probably gonna die now before he gets there. Not sure if that happened.
Yeah, to add on to my like comments about like the hubris or whatever improving Try, I really, yeah, it's like Try is so awkward and awkwardly animated that yeah, it seems like if you were to cut it down, you could make it so much more. You can make a narrative that's executed so much better. But there's something about a creator saying that that is their intent and whatever that really rubs me the wrong way, because like I feel like someone in a position should have some humility to realize like what they are doing, cutting something down is so much is derivative and is not the process of actually animating everything from scratch. And it just rubs me the wrong way when they're like, I made a better product, and it's like, yeah, but you were totally standing on the shoulders of people into like, I don't know.
Make sure this. I always get confused by this character reversal thing, so now he should be.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it's that. What type is he? He's. I've forgotten these symbols. Vaccine. Wait.
Now he's data?
No, what is he normally?
He's vaccine!
Okay, actually, calm down.
I said it to you multiple times!
You did, but then you seemed to imply that you thought that the character changing thing meant that he was a different type. So I'm like, what is his base type?
He's supposed to be a different type under character reversal.
I think it's that it flips the plus. So if he's vaccine, normally that means he is weak against virus, which means the virus will be strong against him. Is that not what happened? Normally, if he's vaccine, normally a virus attack would be weak against him. With the character reversal, a virus attack should be strong against him. Is that not what happened?
Saying.
Did you try that and it didn't work? No.
I don't. I'm gonna die in this with a response.
Oh my god, you're not being clear. No, you didn't try that yet, or no, you didn't.
Not tried.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I don't understand the character reversal. This didn't do.
I'm trying to explain. Like I was trying to explain it to you. That it's like instead of like if you have it as a triangle, and normally if you have like whatever type the Digimon is, and weak is on the left, strong is on the right. Character means like the bottom of the triangle is flipped.
I think it should just be that like it reverses their type, but whatever.
No, but there is no reversing the type. Like it's a point on the triangle. How do you reverse a point on the triangle?
It has an opposite. It's back.
No, it doesn't. No,
it does.
No. There are 3 types. There is no opposite of each one.
I am saying character reversal implies like you are now the reverse of like.
No, but I'm saying there is no such thing as a reverse.
Yes.
Actually, there isn't. I'm saying geometrically there is no reverse.
Geometric. If you think of it as a triangle of one is weak against the other, like it should become the one that it's weak against.
No, that's not the opposite though. Like if you're at one point in the triangle, you're weak against point. If you're at point 1, you're weak against point 2.
You're not helping me beat this. None of you is actually. You've all given me
virus is strong against him. That's all you need to know. I thought we figured that out a while ago.
Yes. But now.
No, listen to my explanation.
No.
You're at point 1. Like,
it doesn't matter. That's not the point that I'm trying to make.
I'm explaining to you how
I had this the whole time, and everybody was like, "You should do this, this, and this," and I was like, "You know, I don't have that in my party." Like, I'm not a total idiot. The way that I was being an idiot was I had this whole character thing.
No one's calling you a total idiot. Actually, they just are giving you recommendations. They don't know exactly what you have in your party.
Yeah. Cardi's not here. Like, I'm like, the character, when it says character reversal, I am like, that character should be switching some type, not that it's newly weak against some other thing.
But I'm trying to explain to you why the only thing that makes sense as a reversal, like there is no other type to be switched into. Like,
why is it called character reversal? That shouldn't be its name.
Flipped. No, because its pluses and negatives are flipped.
Oh my god. Character
reversal, switching a type wouldn't even, because it's like, it's not the character. It still doesn't make like 100% sense, but it's the pros and cons, like the buffs and debuff is flipped. The like, what I'm trying to explain is there is no like, if your data, the opposite of that is vaccine. Like,
yes,
it
is.
No, it's not the opposite of it. Trying to, oh my god. If you're thinking of it as the thing is strong against, why not think of it as the thing it's weak against is the opposite. There is no one canonical opposite.
Because I'm saying that is a poor word choice.
I'm saying there is no such thing as any opposite. An opposite does not exist in any...
It is called character reversal.
And I'm saying the reversal is the things it's weak and strong against. Weak, what it used to be weak against, is now strong
How
against.
do you think of that as character?
Okay, character doesn't fit, but it doesn't fit either way. Like, it's like reversal is the important thing. It's just the generic whatever thing in front of it. I actually wonder if in Japanese it was like... Because like some kanji for character can also be status. I wonder if it's like status reversal or
I mean,
type
status reversal or type reversal would be not type reversal because you're saying that it has no.
No, type. Even type reversal, I think would make the thing to focus on is reversal, not the character part. Character. What you're saying, you wouldn't.
Yes, and what I'm saying is the way that it's vaccine. So I'm like, reverse vaccine is.
No, there is no. I'm saying there
is. No, it is what you're saying.
No,
it's the same thing except it goes in the other direction. Like
no,
you're like
no.
Now it's weak against vaccine. It's weak against virus, and I'm like, yes. What I expect from that is that he became the virus.
No, because he's not.
Oh,
he's still vaccine.
That is the same logic used
actually,
in different ways.
Normally, vaccine is strong against virus, weak against data. Instead, it becomes weak against virus, strong against data, which does not exist on the triangle.
You are messing up the only good song on this soundtrack to listen to outside of it.
I can't even hear it. My point is, it doesn't become some different point of the triangle. It becomes a totally new thing. Like, normally the triangle... Okay, think of it like this. Normally the triangle goes in one direction. Like, you know, like if you think of it as like strong against, it goes clockwise. Character reversal flips it and goes counterclockwise.
What? Why do you not see that I'm applying the same logic, but to a different, like, use case of it?
No, because I'm saying what you're applying to isn't actually a reversal.
It is.
I can show it to you on a color wheel. A color like red, green, and blue. The opposite of red is a combination of green, red, yellow, and blue. The opposite of red is a combination of blue and yellow. It is not blue or yellow. Which is what you're saying, that like the opposite of virus should be vaccine. I'm like, no, the opposite of red is not blue. That's just one other point on the triangle.
Why? Then don't use the term reversal!
I'm explaining to you what is reversed. It's the direction on the triangle.
I'm explaining to you, I'm literally using the same logic as you for a different, but doing it to a different character.
That's not, if you're choosing... What
am I choosing?
You're thinking of it just as what they're strong against, but what they're weak to is all, like, you can't just pick one or the other. They're equally...
Yes, you can, because if you choose... I am saying, I think they change, therefore it also changes what they're weak against, but I get it confused because I think they're the thing that's changing. You're like, no, it's the reverse, and I'm like, that's fine, okay, actually, but there's
I've given you the way to think about it. You can just think about it that way, or you can keep arguing about it.
I'm saying that you're like, obviously you thought about it wrong, and I'm like, no, I've just explained how it was not obvious.
You're not, okay, I get that it's not obvious, but I've explained to you why your thing is contradictory and doesn't make sense, and this is what it is. And think of it this way, think of it as a triangle going in clockwise and nothing going counterclockwise. That is the reversal. You can think of it that way, and things will make sense, or you can keep being mad that it's not when you initially thought it was.
No, I'm not mad about that! You don't even understand what I'm mad that you're like, obviously you just thought about it wrong. And I'm like, no, I explained my logic to you, and you're like, yeah, but it's not that. And I'm like, I know it's not, now I know it's not that, that's
but
not
I keep trying to show you that, like, what you initially thought it was, why it leads to a contradiction.
It does not lead to a contradiction.
Yes, it does. Because you're just thinking as, like, data is strong against vaccine. Therefore, reversed should mean that vaccine, or that data became vaccine. And it's like, what? That doesn't... You're thinking of it just in terms of, like, data is strong against vaccine. Data is also weak to virus. Does that mean that reverse data should become virus? Should data become virus or vaccine? You've just given an argument that applies equally to both cases.
No, it doesn't.
Why not?
I'm playing the game. This is why I'm like, I can't process everything you say. When I'm like, I have to think of a strategy. Clearly I'm gonna just keep doing, like, he's just gonna heal himself repeatedly because God forbid enemy Digimon be subjected to the laws of SP. Like, and like, you're not paying attention. People in chat give me answers that it's like, I've shown my team multiple times. You know that that's not a possibility.
People aren't like, I think you're thinking in the chat as like people like actually being like, Ashley, you must do this.
People are like, you can do this, and I'm like,
they're just giving suggestions.
No, character reversal is the only thing that saved me. It's the only thing that allowed me to win that battle. It's just like, each time I use it, I'm like, wait, this isn't what I think it is. It still does what I need. It just does it in a way that I don't think is intuitive.
Just think of it in terms of the character wheel reversing.
God.
Actually, why do you resist? Just think of it in terms of the character wheel reversing. The type wheel reversing.
Jeffrey, I'm not... Okay, you don't understand anything I say to you, so nope. I'm just not gonna say anything.
Actually, you keep saying it's confusing. I'm like, but now it shouldn't be confusing anymore. I've given you the way to think about it.
It doesn't automatically mean it's not, just because you know the answer is like, now there's no, like, it's not confusing at all, period. That's not how things work. Ugh. Why do all these sites always have all these problems? Jesus.
Like everyone commenting that they find this argument awkward. It's just mommy and daddy fighting.
I argue with Jeff like this all the time because he's like, but I know what the answer is, so like...
But you don't... You're
I
like,
can't listen to you, and
I'm trying to help you understand it, and you're like, no, I'm so mad, I don't want to understand it. I'm like...
No, I understand it. I'm trying to be like, do you see what my confusion was? And you never want to admit that.
I'm saying, I kept saying, I understand what you thought. Here is why that doesn't make sense. Here is why it leads
No,
to
see, you don't need to be like, here's why it actually doesn't make any sense. Like, that part contradicts the... I understand why you thought that. Because you don't. You're just like, no, it never made any sense.
I'm saying it's like an initial thing that I could see why you initially thought that, but like, here is why what you thought was an arbitrary choice of two things, and either way, like, neither one of those two, like, the argument you used to argue for one of them would also apply to the other one, so therefore... Please stop fighting, mommy and daddy.
Told you, I should just punch Jeffrey. Solve everything. Get out of here. Metal girders on. Should have healed Digimon, whatever. Just don't care. Platinum Sukamon saving the day. Against Justimon. I'm concerned that this is right here, but I guess I'll heal my Digimon. Does that mean something's going to attack me soon? Anyway, I have to stop this stream soon. Wow, how convenient. I'm right here. Miri, you could have just shouted at me, but alright. Fine, don't.
Ubisoft clarified, just so we're clear, Jeff is definitely mommy.
No, he's definitely not.
Wow.
You have you have zero womanly instincts. You can take that as a compliment or not. It's just a fact.
People in the chat are arguing who goes where in the divorce.
Who goes where in the divorce? Well, you can't have the cat. The cat will die if he goes.
They're talking about the listeners, not the cat. They're talking about themselves.
Doesn't matter. You definitely can't have the cat. Ugh. Team of all. Can't have this. Back in here, Grafleomon. See, I think the problem with Jeffrey is that Jeffrey thinks I want the thorough explanation of why my logic is wrong, rather than like just the answer. And I'm like, no, I didn't want this thorough explanation of why my thing was wrong. I just wanted the answer.
Actually, I kept giving you the answer, and then you'd be like, I don't like that answer. I'm like, no, but here is why this one makes sense and that one doesn't. And you're like, ah, why are you arguing about my thing? It doesn't make sense. I'm like, because one of these leads to a contradiction, the other one doesn't.
No, but see, no, then you need to learn how tone works. You need to learn how those things come up.
Not about tone, it's about you being insistent and being mad that you're wrong.
No, it's actually really not. Okay, so we've already been to this area. And now there's something new. Oh, right, because we're doing, like, Digipedia continued. It's fun when you can only see my poops following me.
I zoned out for a second while listening to the podcast. What? I just came back on. If only you could see my poops following me.
Yeah, because you can only see my Platinum Supermons, like, following me in that shot. Anyway, I will conclude this game has bad translation and doesn't explain those things to you. It's just like, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, character reversal is definitely something like when I was playing, I got very confused by. It's only like I'm like needing like, oh, it's obviously this reversal of character was only like something that even when I played it, I was like, okay, that's probably the concept it's going for. I still got confused by it in practice. Like,
because you keep being like, there is no reversal, and I'm like, then why is it called reversal? Like,
and you're like, reversal of the wheel.
But it's not. That's not what it says. It's just like,
no, I'm saying character reversal doesn't make more sense when you think of it your way. Still, character still makes no sense. Like the character translation still seems weird, and it's maybe in Japanese they just it literally says character reversal, so they like maybe it's just a more like ooh fancy English word we don't know what it means.
Yes, see the problem is I'm on hard mode, so I have to do a lot of character reversing, but then always get confused in my mind about what the heck that actually does. Like, I know this is helpful because I don't have the right, like, team to beat him normally, but then... You know, I really don't like data-type Digimon.
Oh, Mist is saying the character reversal is key to the thing around nights using Demon Lords. Oh, I don't know. That's not something I wanted to have to deal with. I was hoping I could deal with all the hard, super hard things by just having high levels.
I don't think that's...
Yeah.
I mean, you spent an hour preparing and then got destroyed in, like...
It probably would have been less than an hour if I hadn't been, like, talking on the stream while doing it.
And then got destroyed in, like, 5 minutes. Nothing will beat that. That will live on forever, so... Cool. Are we talking about polygamy now?
I don't know what happened in there.
The Sinuk, which is the only holiday in October.
Oh no.
Oh no. Kia's birthday.
I don't know. Look, I'm pretty sure Labor
Thanksgiving, dude.
I thought that was actually around Thanksgiving. I thought that was actually happening when
Thanksgiving?
I thought that was while we were in Japan that happened.
I don't know. You want me to click health and sports day? Oh no! My relationship with Togemon will be ruined and it'll be all your fault.
When we were there, we found out like one of the days, and we were like, this is a random day. Like, oh, it's actually...
I don't remember that happening in Japan.
No. I may have made it up.
I remember that happening in places like going to the Bahamas and stuff. Oh no, figuring out where to go in here is confusing. Just wanna get to the thing. This leads nowhere.
Ooh, apparently with the position we've been doing with this mic, it's really, we're very two different sides.
Like, that's the point of this mic.
With podcast setting, I try not to keep it actually that far, because the problem is then, like, you know, if I'm primarily on the left side, and you're primarily on the right side, what I've seen some podcasts do naively is they put, like, one person 100% on the left, 0% on the right, the other person 100% on the right, 0% on the left, which that means if you like lose an earbud, or if you don't have, like, one of your earbuds is broken, or you can't hear out of one ear, you just can't hear half the conversation, which is terrible. And then what I've seen some podcasts do, maybe because they're recording like this, is like, it's one person just super quiet on the other ear, which I think is also bad, because then it's like, yeah, you need to listen to one ear, and then it's still, like, I'm super quiet and you're loud, whatever. So what I try and do, I do release podcast stereo. It's probably inadvisable. If I were to start again now, I probably wouldn't do it. You would save a lot of file space by just having it be mono, and it doesn't really matter for podcasts, but because we have 4 people, I try to have a stereo mix, just to keep track of who the 4 people are. But it's like 90%. It's like one person, like, I'll be 100% on the left and 90% on the right. Like, just a faint difference. So you get, like, a semblance of a space. With this, it's like, and you can see it on the bar here, it's like much higher. Because we're like actually positioned around a mic, and I think I can just flatten it.
I need to get to that metal Edamon up there. The only time I'll ever say that. I need to get to that metal Edamon up there. No! TK can't stay alone, barbecue sauce. TK, my precious child. He's the best. Same with you, he says TK and Chimera, man. You trolls, get out of here. Let's go find this metal Edamon. I wanna beat him up. Elaborate labyrinth of nonsense. Darn it. Alright, so I can totally see Ken and Kari. Relationship with Davis is the one in the middle.
Oh boy, what have I missed?
What have I missed? So much. TKX Digimon, apparently. No! TK X Kari forever, y'all can't convince me of that. Game sucks. Never gonna get out of this labyrinth. And it says TK X tie, just to piss off Matt. Sounds legit. I am sure that there are tons of fanfics about that. Oh, this cat is so warm. Cat, why are you not sitting on your beanbag?
You had to leave before. Yeah, I was supposed to leave before.
I have to leave soon. I'm gonna try to get, like, find the middle Edamon at least.
I don't know how much the chat is just like... I mean, I'm sure it's just because they were annoyed by our argument.
I'm annoyed by our argument. You shut up.
But it reads a lot like kids being like, no, they're not fighting, we're put in denial. We're gonna keep talking about something else, they're not fighting.
Talk about how 3 people make is better than 2. Kai's here, it says, can you guess which Yoshi quote I'm about to use in response to getting kicked off the stream about 5 times now? Is it, this is the worst? Yeah.
That was one of those things that I would expect that someone just watching the dub would assume is a dubism.
Oh, did she say it in the original?
Yeah, she says Sayaku. I forgot how she phrases it. But she says like Sayaku return, which just means the worst.
Weird. Everything's the worst. Okay, wait.
Yeah, I feel like that argument is just weird because like that's like totally par for the course of discussions we have all the time. I think it might be like...
I'm not joking, it's actually how we just talk to each other.
But I'm like, it might be one of the first times we've like released that kind of thing publicly, because we get into things like that not regularly but occasionally on the podcast, and they always cut it out, and like it's kind of like one of the reasons why we're like, we never want to actually do a real podcast episode live, because like we're okay with like the pressure of being live, but like Asher and Andrew, like we don't want to do that.
I'm okay, you can hear me yell at Jeff and him explain all his silly logic. Can I fight this now that I'm on? Okay, as long as he doesn't kick my butt, this should be fine. This battle should not be as hard. I probably just jinxed it again. Whatever.
What should I have Marcus say in Digicode for the banner for this episode?
I don't know.
That feels like forever ago that we did the episode. I don't remember it.
Oh, he's very fast again. Ugh, all these fast Digitwerps. Probably just because I have Triumph Supermon still. Oh yes, he threw a banana bomb at me. Nice. This says, the most popular Data Squad ship I see is Marcus X Thomas, but I don't approve. I can see why that's the popular one though.
Yeah, but it really just kind of feels like, for lack of anything else, like it does. Like I don't feel. I am often very tempted to do the gay ship, and I really barely even feel
we
okay.
can't even gay ship anybody with Yoshino.
She can be with Miki or Megumi.
How old are they?
I assume they're young working professionals. I assume low 20s. Yeah, it's okay, yeah. I feel like we normally try and like push Asher into doing Asher shipping corner or something. We haven't. It doesn't even come up as an idea.
Meh. He doesn't. Well, I guess now maybe he likes him more.
The characters?
Yeah. Wait, why are we talking about Thomas X Galmon now? What's happening? What is going on?
Team Theory describes it as business partners turned friends turned lovers. I don't know how to feel about that.
Keenan X Christie? No. Yoshi just needs to wait till Masaru becomes 18. Does she though? Like... Battle is a little bit easier. I'm not even doing the character or something correctly. Whatever. Fine.
I do think it's just a hard, like the concept they want to get across, like the type wheel is reversed. It's just a hard thing to describe in 2 words.
I have 3 words, see?
Timothy suggests the head of Dath's ex Marcus's mom. There's some romantic tension there. After Marcus's dad left, he just came in and provided for her, and oh jeez.
I can't wait for y'all to. I know who Marcus's dad is. So
no, don't. Please, if you're in the chat, please do not say who. Do not confirm or deny Ashley's theories.
I'm not gonna tell you what my theory is, but I know it's just correct.
the finding out who Marcus's dad is the one area I don't want Ashley to be spoiled for until it's actually like presented in the show.
Why? Weird. So many people come to see the Digipedia site, so the reactions were interesting, but gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. Suppose I'll try to start up a blog, just like Tentamon, and try to attract people myself. Okay, you do that, Edamon. See, that's how I feel about Jeff. It's your fault you made me raise my voice. That's the dialogue that just happened. Anyway, it seems the blog has been removed from the pages with false information on them. I don't like these scenes where there's no music. It's always in K Cafe. Like, why didn't they just give K Cafe some freaking music?
It did have music, but it was deleted by the Digimon.
It was eaten by the eaters.
Yeah.
I just hope there's no copycat. Oh, I thought at first it said copyright. Copycat makes more sense. Editors coming out of the woodwork and pulling the same trick after this. Thanks for your help. Cool. What do you want? Great, Ikakumon. I'm so proud of you.
Is it Ikakumon?
I said Ikakumon.
I heard Ikakimon.
Whatever. All your funds are punny. Shut up. I can't speak. See, Kari's my favorite. It's like, yeah, you'd think a cafe would have some jazz music or something. I know, this cafe needs to step it up. Wow, I got a whole $28 from that, y'all. Yes! Alright, I have to go to hockey now. Since we started later than I would have liked. I blame Jeff, 100%.
Set up the...
We will not be around next week because we're going to Israel, but...
We might still be able to do a feedback episode offline. Just upload it, but definitely not live.
Well, we're not doing the Cyber Sleuth next week. No. Oh gosh, we're about to get into Cyber Sleuth shipping, though. Well, I hope y'all can save that for next time, because I'm peacing out. Bye-bye.
Bye.